what's up? Morning, everyone. Sunday swap meet. It's time to get after it. Time to go find me something. Lock it up. Starting to pack up actually. I'm actually here early and I'm hoping for good stuff. I haven't even looked inside to see if all the rows are full, but crossing my fingers, it's somebody new came today because it came here yesterday, so you never know. Could be a repeat. Hoping not. If it is, then we have Saturday swap meet. So, yeah. Stay tuned. Here we go. All right, some movies right off the bat. Mall Rats and The Fault in Our Stars, and yeah, I don't know. There's one more toad or two over there, so I'll peek. Looks like a lot of DVDs though. If there's gonna be anything spectacular, but I am looking for a movie or two for a buddy. So, San Andreas. Let's see if I can find anything. Go peek. All right. Yeah, this has got just a little bit of a random. Huh. I guess this is this. You know what? I don't. Okay, maybe. All right. I think I might have found my new career. Villamonte's Magic Kit. 120 tricks. So learn those, right? Maybe get some lemons and limes to go with it, and do a little show on the tube for y'all. You know, 2 tricks a day. That'll give me a couple months. I'll have to have you guys subscribe though. So once I know how to do a trick, maybe not though. But I did find some 2 for $1 back there in those totes. Once I picked up that one Blu-ray, I decided to dig and found 4 movies. So 2 I'm gonna trade in, and 2 I'm gonna keep. But 2 for $1. I like me likey. See what else I can find here. Oh, there's some movies right here. All right, 3 totes again to go through. If you're watching, Cody, oh, there's 4. Can I find it? Can I find your movie? I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm gonna look. All right, here we go. All right, this lady's got her radio just blaring, so I'm gonna just kind of talk it over. Yeah, dirty DVDs. Dirty, I mean covered in dirt, not adult wise. Some cool flicks, some cool titles. I don't need it really of these today, but they're $1. And I noticed she has a trash can, a roll recycling can full of the same, and there's a Blu-ray on top that she didn't put out. So I'm gonna dig in case there's more. You never know. Yeah. One of the last things to go through. Tote of VHS. Not really looking for this today, but you never know. That's why you go through it. For things like Warhead. Oh man, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. If this wasn't just missing its sleeve. Yeah, don't need the adult stuff, but that would have been nice. That would have been nice. So I'm gonna look through here just in case if I could find it, but I doubt it. All right, I could not believe my eyes. The end cap, the ones that are always at the end, at the final spot of my first swap, never have movies, and they have a whole table dedicated today to DVD. There might be a Blu-ray or 2 mixed in, but it's basically the, like here, just with treasure paws or putties. I don't know. Anyways, it's $1 each, and it's all fresh. It's all stuff I've never looked at. So I'm gonna take my time, pick through this, row by row, and see if I can find anything that I don't have. It'll be a diamond in the rough. You never know. Come on, baby. All right, I'm still in the second row here. I like to go down one and then back up the other. So as I'm going, I'm like, So, region A. Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah for $1. This is why I dig through this shit. So, keep going. Maybe I could be a Hollywood dog trainer. That would be Might be good. Train some dogs. Let's go to Hollywood. What do you guys think? No? No. Okay. I keep going. I think I'm gonna go to the next one. Next swap. Here we come. All right. We're done, son. Heading to number 2. I'm a little late getting going, but we'll get down there. Here we go. All right, made it down. Swap 2. Let's get in there because I'm late. Let's hope there's some movies left. I know. I'm gonna come back around. I know you got the whole car to unload.
There you go.
Right. All right, the stock's starting to come out. I think I've looked these over multiple times, but still fun to come back. You never know. Sometimes things just trickle in, like 1 or 2 that are new, but yeah, a lot of the same. And then I gotta wait for the car to come again unloading, so I'll come back around. You know, whenever it's all out. When it's all out. We'll go see what else is in here, though, first. Alright, the 4 for $1 table is back, but a lot more totes out today, so I might come back here at the end, dig through this stuff. See if anything new from yesterday. A lot more out. Yeah, I just saw one of the vendors that I know was, oh, there's 4K. See, I could smell it. Fucking hound dog all day. What's up, hon? I know, I just saw his brother over there. I'm like, where you guys selling today? Yeah, when I saw his brother, I knew he was over here. So, yeah. I figured I'd make a beeline over instead of going all the way back and around. Yeah, so, double checking. All right, another guy selling movies. He's got a randomness too mixed in. Just I don't even know, like a lot of whatnot, but everything here is $2. So it's a single DVD that's used and beat up, $2. A TV series that's sealed, $2. A box set, $2. Like anything I pick up. So I don't know. I would have liked a little bit more price variety, but you know, he's got Blu-rays, so I was like, I'll pick these and I'll see if I can find anything I don't have. A couple of files to look at.
I think this would be good. Thank you. So it's all right, and it's 25. Plus one.
You want this? This is nice.
Pretty much everything I already have, so maybe next time.
It's like a mat.
Seen that, I know where that came from. That's funny because it's the exact same one that I picked up and passed on, so he's reselling it from Omar's table because the wife didn't need it. It's cool. I like that Planet of the Apes. But yeah, toys and whatnot here. Ghostbusters. I'm pretty sure my son had that too before he destroyed it growing up because he actually played with it, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep going. Same as yesterday, but going to peek. Because I still have all those. They came down $1, so yeah, 3 tables worth to dig. All right, more to dig through. Maybe. Not a print, but for $5, I don't know. So, are these like all individually marked? Or are they just different prices?
The Blu-rays are going to be 3
3 for blue?
2 for $5.
Or 2 for $5?
And most DVDs are $1.
Dollar DVD. All right. Cool. Let's see what I can find. 2 for $5, 1 for 3. Which that's actually okay of a deal now. And then, is it Gremlin's Diary? That's awesome. June 1st. Today we went to the Citadel Outlets in Los Angeles and I bought 2 Lego Simpsons figures. Okay. I don't think I need this little kid's diary, but it's cool. All right. Here we go. Another interesting. How to kill your neighbor's dog? I don't know. Some maybe, I guess. Oh, we got more here, more DVDs, more movies. You know what? I think I've looked. Yeah, I've seen this guy's piles before. He's got good and bad. You know, good stuff, bad prices. For a swap, you know, a little bit overpriced. $6 Blu-ray still. What I'm hoping is for these guys realize that they're overpriced and their stuff is still sitting, and maybe one day they'll realize to come down. You know, like mark it down a little bit. I don't know. I'm like, why keep coming back and not selling anything? Makes no sense to me. Digging through. Look what I found for you. I think you said you wanted a copy, so I'll grab it. All right, so I picked up Across the Tracks right there for Bobby. Bobby's Blue. He saw me get one, so he needed. So let's see what else I can find. I'm still trying to find SLC Punk for you, Cody. It's gonna come up. It's gonna pop in here one of these days. I know it. It's gonna keep trying. Everything a dollar. Everything as many as you want. Things that I don't need. Of course. Cool stuff for $1. Nah, not really. Let's keep going. I'll admit though, I might need these. Private practice extended. Nope. So I'm digging through this junk. There's some okay titles, like some good movies, and then overpriced. This is sick. I already own this, of course, Blu-ray, but I don't ever see this weird ass DVD copy of Skinner. So stuff like that, but $3 should be $2. All right, done. Let's get out of here so someone can take my parking spot. Show you the movies in a bit. And I'm home. Okay. Great day at the swap. I'm so glad it went out again. It's like a stress relief right now for me. Just getting out, looking at the movies, picking up movies. I picked up more than I probably should have on the movie side, but I did it for a reason. Either I didn't have it, I wanted to watch it, or I picked it up for trade this time, thinking I'm going to get turn in like 15, 20 movies for 4 or 5 good ones, or not good, but better, or ones I don't have either that are a little bit more on the higher value side, that maybe I did want to spend the money on, so I'll spend 20 to get 60, something like that. That was the plan. But with that said, I don't want to take I got so much to show. I don't want this to take 58 days, like normal, so I can get this a little faster. So let's just dive right in. I'm going to show you first. I set aside, first of all, I went through and I set aside the pile of movies that I plan to get rid of, trade in, not keep, whatever you want to say, call it. And I'm going to show you those first. Probably not a money shot because I got just too many monies to stack today. A lot of money and I don't want it to get too, in your face. Just a lot with all the money. So, first one, The Group. Boom, boom, boom. That's Kino Lorber. Don't really need this in my collection. I like Kino and all that, but I don't need every damn movie. And they have a lot of movies that I don't need. I'm not a completist. So, for $1, I was like, I think I could give more than $1 for this. When I looked it up, it was, it's going to take too much to go backwards. I'll just put them right here and then I'll move them. But I could give more than $1. I have all 3 of these ones: The World's End, Hot Fuzz, and Shaun of the Dead. I almost am tempted to turn in my 3 individual and keep this, but this, for whatever reason, is better value. when they're all together. It's like it's worth more. What do you want to call it? So I have a feeling I can get a little bit more with that one. And I don't mind keeping my individuals, even though it would be a very welcome safe space saver. What am I thinking? I'll probably reevaluate, but I'll probably just turn that one in. Idle Hands, the VHS. I don't want to trade this in because I don't think I have it, and I collect this. But I can get a little bit. I know I can get good value. 50 cents. 50 cents for this. I know I could get it, 10 times my money over and get a couple of movies just for this one. And I might change my mind, but I don't think I am. I gotta try this. I gotta stay the course. Well, like I said, if I pick it in my mind, because I already said in my mind there, I'm like, I'm picking this stuff up for damn sure because I'm going to trade it in and get a couple of things I still want in my spot. So I can't get home and go, oh, you know what, I changed my mind and I'm going to keep this one and keep that one. Then my 20 movies turns into 3 movies turning in. Then I'm getting $5. That's not the plan. Then, unfortunately, I've spent more than I wanted to on movies that I didn't really need. And because I already have, I've already said I don't need triple fickle 5-10 copies of things. So stay the course, Adam. Do what you're freaking saying. Do it. Do it. Next is Knockers, something over, no, Equinox Knox. Don't know. This one's easy trading. I know nothing about this. It looks cool, but it's not my thing. It seduces. It's outrageous. It's one of the best American independent films. It's not for me, though. So putting that in the pile. So let's move that over there. Okay. I don't want to sort. I got 2 piles. The ones I'm keeping and the ones I'm trading. So I still have a bunch more I'm trading in. I got to get to those. Oh, look at this. Popped up again. Idle Hands. I already have the Blu-ray of this. I'm like, and it comes with the DVD if I'm not mistaken. Or I already own the DVD, one of the two. But I'm like, I swear, I don't need 5 copies of Idle Hands. But it's a freaking awesome movie, so other people will want this. I know it. I picked it up. Grab that. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake of the original or whatever. Could leave that. Ford Fairline. Grab. It's good. Freaking good movie. Kurt and Cobain. Kurt and Courtney. This should do okay and pretty well at my spot because they're into music and record store and people like this kind of good crossover. It works both ways to multiple people. So grab that. Tourist Trap, already own it. Didn't need this DVD. But the other reason I picked this up, a lot of the movies I picked up today came like a 2 for 1, 3 for 1, 4 for 1 kind of thing pack. So I'm picking up this so I could pay for the other movie that I grabbed that I didn't have in our own and I really wanted. So Tourist Trap. This I had to haggle her down a dollar. Skinner, which basically I could take an extra second. I don't want to spend too much time on these movies tonight, but Skinner, I already own it, and this movie's freaking awesome. I have the cool, like, what is it, Synapse or Severin release, the black cover slip one. And this one, though, I almost wanted to keep because it comes like a CD. So a little DVD and a CD case thing with the cool cover. I don't know. I was going back and forth on this, back and forth. Do I need it? Do I really want it? But I don't need it. I want it, but I don't need it. So I want to see what I can get, for it. So I'm gonna take that in. Grab that. Pelts. Already own this movie. Pretty good short film. It's like 60 minutes, I want to say 65 with the meatloaf. Hostel 2, Hostel Part 2. Is that the one with the meatloaf? I can't remember. I don't remember now. Yep, that's the one with the meatloaf. That's one I would. House of the Dead. Boom. Grab that one. Already own it. All these ones, most of it I already own. Like Pelts, Hospital. I own them. I guess I own all of these. Except for, I'm still thinking about Kurt and Courtney. Blah, 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 it's the one I don't own in this pile. So I'm thinking about keeping it, but I got it for a purpose. So that's what I'm telling myself. I don't need it. Midnight Meat Train. Love this movie as well, so I grabbed that one to turn in. Somebody else, if they don't own it, is going to enjoy it. This hell of a pack. I already have it, and I was digging. It was the only movie I took from the table. I couldn't leave it. I know I can. Somebody's gonna love this pack. Waxwork 976 Evil 2, Ghoulies 3, which is Ghoulies Go to College, The Unholy, Chud 2, Chopping Mall, Slaughter High, and Class of 1999. Boom. It's got some good ass movies on this. We got Goonies, Gremlins, and Gremlins 2. Boom. Triple pack. Already have. Who doesn't own those ones? So it's like obvious to move it. Texas Chainsaw. Got this because I don't need it. Already own it. And that's it for the pile of movies that I grabbed for that purpose. So let's put these over here. Let's get to the ones I'm keeping. Doctor Sleep. Unopened red rum. I've never seen this one. So I'm like, you know what? I should grab it since it's cheap now because I'm going to eventually want to see it. So good time. Halloween 2, The Good Times. Just different cover art. Didn't own this particular version. So I grabbed it because it was cheap and I'm going to keep it. Jackass 3. I know I own this movie, but I don't think I have the Blu-ray. So I upgraded Jackass. My wife loves Jackass. My kids like Jackass. Everybody likes Jackass. We like watching them. You gotta be in the mood for Jackasses because when you can't just watch Jackass on a you're in a bad. I don't know. So like when you're in a bad mood, it'll make you laugh. So Hard Boiled. Yep, found that one for $1 out there. Good little find that I'm like. I was teeter tottering. Like you know what? I probably can get good for, but I'm like, I'm gonna keep it. I don't think I own it, so I'm gonna keep that one. Taxi Driver. I have a VHS of this. I didn't have anything else. I realized, so I'm like, might as well start with the DVD and then I'll find the Blu-ray. Blu-ray's a little bit harder, a little more expensive, but I know I can find it. Taxi Driver. So of course, grab that one. Night Watch. Going back and forth if I need it. Really, I don't think I need it, but I'm going to keep it. The Fair-Haired Child. Did not have this one. Don't know if I really... I'm going to watch it. I don't know. But I like these Anchor Bay, what's this? Horror? What class of horror does this one? Masters of Horror. There we go. One of them lines. Tons of them damn movies. Hostage. Couldn't tell you. Angel Heart. Ooh, shiny. Didn't own that one, so I'm probably gonna keep that. This could change because I think I own it. What Lies Beneath? Just I needed something else to complete the 3-for-1 deals, so I'll grab this one. It's a good ass movie if you haven't seen it. Pulse 2. She had a lot of Dimension Extremes. I could only imagine what they got rid of before. Probably I already picked up. I don't want to say it because it might be in this pile. I don't remember what haul it is, but there's a lot of Dimension Extremes. So Pulse 2. Grab that. This was, I didn't even realize, but I guess when I grabbed the piles of movies, it was like this. So it was like stuck thinking that it was like the paper. I don't even know. He didn't care anyways about the movies, but I got this screener copy for free of Dead Above Ground, full-length screener. So Dead Above Ground, whatever that's all about. Looks cool though. Oh, thin screener copy. Ghost Story. Grab that. I got the Snow White. Triple pack sealed Snow White Diamond Edition. I didn't have it, so I just picked it up. My wife's a Disney fanatic, so eventually, when we don't keep the Disney Channel, whatever you call it thing, Disney Plus, is it still? I don't even watch it. If we don't keep that, we'll have all the Disney movies to go back to as we get older and watch them and enjoy. I picked up another copy of Basketball Diaries because I think this copy is better than the copy I have. And it's still, the Blu-ray is still eluding me. It's still out there and just I'm not finding it. Come on, Blu-ray. Turn blue. Um, so I'm going to probably keep this one and turn my other one in. Put that in the pile right there. But Basketball Diaries. Great movie. This I picked up for my buddy, Bobby. He likes this. I already picked up one of these last week. I'm like, oh, if I find another copy, I'll pick one up. Sure enough, there it is for $1 at the dollar table again. Across the tracks. Ricky Schroeder. Who's that? Brad Pitt? Yeah, Brad Pitt, Ricky Schroeder, and Brad Pitt. Race, cross country racers. This one, I'm like, did I have this? I didn't want to. I wanted to watch it. Maybe it's in my head that I have it, but I don't have it. But I'm like, it was cheap, so I grabbed it. Dennis the Menace Special Edition. This is the one with Christopher Lloyd, like the bum guy that comes through the town, digging up the yard for dinosaur bones and shit. Walter Matthau is great. Was it Wilson? Who's his neighbor? Can't remember. Yeah, George Wilson. Yeah, okay. Dennis the Menace. I haven't watched this one in forever, so grab that. This is the other one besides Tourist Trap. So Tourist Trap came with Laser Blast. Oh, the guy that was selling this was kicking back in his chair. I had to go back for this. I went back. He didn't have change because all I had was a 20. He had like $3 and then like $12 or something in quarters. I'm like, I don't need to do my laundry, and I'm like, I'll come back. He didn't sell it. Of course, nobody was buying this shit, and he started talking. Oh, what you get? They always ask, what do you get? I'm like, oh, like Tourist Trap and Laser Blast. He's like, oh, we got the Laser Blast. It's like, oh man, I used to love that one movie. The scene, the freaking he starts talking about breastises, and I was just laughing. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. But he likes the movie Laser Blast, so he already has another copy. That's why he was selling it. He likes it so much. Uh, but I didn't own it, so I'm glad he was parting ways. It was $2.50. It was either $3 for one or two for $5, and I'm like, this is worth $2.50 to keep. And Tourist Trap's definitely worth $2.50. So I picked that up, and I know I can get my $2 back, and at least, and hopefully 5 for it is what I'm hoping for, and pay for this one. That was the goal. So yeah, that's come back to me. It's all coming back to me now that I'm thinking about it in the moment. No scripts here. Um, Probably 'cause I was also holding this movie and thinking about like my dessert and shit that I'm gonna have after this. I Love You to Death. What will that be? I won't. I don't know yet because I got to see what I have. I Love You to Death was one of those out of print ones that I found. That I was just I've seen this movie not in a long time. I was like, let me just check this because this is like not common anymore or whatever. It was at least $25 to $35 popping up. So I was like, that was a score. I'm gonna keep that one for now. That was like Bye Bye Love or Bye Bye Love, Bye Bye Man. I don't know the fuck. The one I picked up, I think it's right here. The one I picked up like yesterday. So Bye Bye Love. So things like this I like when they start popping up. $2 here, but definitely worth more $2 online. I just like finding that for later on if I need a couple of dollars. That I have it. I have it in my movies. Leaving those all to my kids anyway. So if I don't sell them, my kids will have hopefully an investment on something. Roger Waters, The Wall, live in Berlin. That's probably where I got the ball from, reading the B. Love me some Pink Floyd. Roger Waters, The Wall, live in Berlin. Definitely not trading that in. I'm keeping that. I don't even know what time it is. It's freaking late. Definitely past midnight. Operation Endgame. Operation Endgame. This, I don't know. Is this funny? Is this action? Is this? I have fucking no idea. Operation Endgame. Grabbed it. Shallow Grave. I've been eyeballing this, and I found it at a different table today for cheaper, so I was kind of happy I waited. Shallow Grave. This one I haven't seen in a long time. Richard Dreyfuss in Kippendorf's Tribe. Um, Stupid funny, or yes, it's funny, you know, like family funny. So I wanted to rewatch this one and haven't seen it in a while. And yes, I knew it. That's why it was this pile. When I mentioned Dimension Extremes in the late, I'm like, I bet you somebody else picked up this movie, and because they did pick it up from her, but it was at the dollar table. The Eden Lake, and you saw the video if you watched the first part. So Eden Lake already owned this, but it's a Region B DVD. So to have the Region A now, I was kind of happy. It would have been a Blu-ray even better, but I'll take that because that's a good deal for $1. I can't imagine what the last movie is going to be in this pile or for the day. It's going to be funny. Stealing Christmas with Tony Danza. It was Leah Thompson and Betty White. I got this for the Christmas time. I didn't own this and it looks stupid, so I got it. The 41-year-old virgin who knocked up Sarah Marshall and felt super bad about it. The extra virgin unrated edition, better than the regular virgin edition. It looks too. I love spoof movies, so I'm like, I can't leave that. That was fucking hell yeah. The Rage. The Rage just looks pretty good. Could suck. Don't know anything about it, but it looks good. The Rage. Zathura. Zathura? I think I'm saying that right. Zathura. Still sealed. I thought I had this, but I have the other one that's like it. The other space movie that's with kids or some shit. I don't know. But Zathura, there we go. And then the final two, I remember these two. I had to dig in the trash can, the green recyclable trash can, where this lady just had her movies stuffed in all weird ways, and I had to make a pile on the side, get all the way to the bottom, and I only literally found 3 or 4 Blu-rays, and I took 2 of them. You saw one because it was right on top, so I really had to dig. But Hell, I upgraded my copy of Hell. I already owned the DVD of this. I wanted the Blu-ray of it, but it didn't. It was like sold out or something at the time, and I ended up just getting the DVD, something like that. I can't remember. It's not the best movie, to be honest. Not the best, but it's all right. So I grab Hell. And what's the final one you asked? Final movie of the day. Oh gosh. So they're both first time on Blu-ray, so it must be worth $1,000, but it's not. We got Imposter and Final Encounter. What a movie to end it on. Double pack, first time on Blu-ray double feature of 2 freaking shitty movies. I just wanted to give it a shot. It was cheap. Imposter and Final Encounter. The lady was nice. I wanted to help her out. I felt like helping her out for some reason. I don't remember why. It's like a sweet looking old Mexican lady selling what she could, movies out of a trash can. Super dirty the movies were, so they've been through hell probably. It's like hell. They've been through hell literally. And I had a $2 bill because I get them all the time at the recycling center, and I'm like, they're good luck for people, and they could tell she was so happy. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy these. They're $1 each. I'll take these 2. Gave her my 2. She's like, oh, you could see her eyes light up. I'm like, good luck. I hope good luck to you. I hope this brings you good luck today. Because I like to pass on the little things to people. You could tell it meant a lot of hurt to her. Cause I already had like 5 of them in my pocket. It felt like from the recycling center. So that's it. There's too many to show you this money shot. So we'll end it on that. We'll end it on Imposter and Final Encounter, the Blu-ray of the century. Dollar Tree shit. Um, but I'm gonna be. What is tomorrow? It's not tomorrow. Tomorrow's not a weekend. I'm gonna actually be at my normal off day. Probably taking a break, putting this maybe together a little bit. I'll be back at this weekend. No, I lie. I lie. Taking this weekend off. It's finally happening. Kid has a baseball tournament. Unless they're in the afternoon, the games, that I'll be doing the morning, as usual. But more than likely this weekend I'll be taking off and getting my shit together because I got to make a decision by Thursday of next week. So I probably just want to spend the time with the fam. We'll do the baseball, talk, and go from there. I'm still leaning towards just staying though, finding a new gig, staying, not having to uproot and all that. But we'll see. Only time will tell. But thank you for sticking around for another freaking sitcom, right? I love my sitcom here that I'm running. If you're feeling it, like, comment, subscribe. And later.